That's why I used this.
So, you see, the media isn't really interested in attracting audiences per se. Their motivation is based on advertising dollars, and thus they're interested in audiences with buying power. You know, so they're more interested in targeting programming in more affluent sectors of our society.
Okay, so the idea that their drive for huge audiences makes mass media democratic is not right at all. It's a political analog.
It's based on like
income.
Income, yeah, exactly. I mean, it really
Man,
bites.
that sucks. Oh, yuppies.
Yuppies. Anyway, so like there we were. We opened up the top of the dumpster because we were looking for like some for bread because we were really hungry, just something to eat in the dumpster, and maybe like some money or something to sell for money so we could get some drugs. And so like then like there was this dead guy like in the dumpster, guy right there in the dumpster, throat cut from ear to ear, like blood all over the front of him, maggots squirming out of his eyes, and there's a rat chewing on his lip.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Anyway, I'm sorry, you were saying.
Oh, but what do you expect, though? I mean, the present power that advertisers have over TV programming comes from the fact that they buy and pay for all the programming. They're the ones who provide the media subsidy. And in a situation like that, their ability to control is inevitable. That sucks.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm afraid our time is up on the doomsday clock. Boy, that was really an exciting offer, wouldn't you say, Sally?
Oh, definitely, Gary. But guess what? Coming up next on Home Value Vision, we have a very special item for sale that I'm sure all of our viewers will be very, very excited about.
Boy, I'll say, for the first time in home shopping history, we are able to offer you this.
You know, Gary, I can already hear our viewers oohs and ahs.
So can I, Sally. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Today we have a very special offer on small Caucasian babies, and as we all know, it's quite a hassle to find these little guys in stores, so we're going to start out with an amazingly low price of only $1,995. Isn't that something?
Gary, I just cannot believe it. Look how cute he is. And I may just have to sneak back to our phone area where our operators are waiting to take your call and order one for myself.
Yes, and you don't have to stop at just one, Sally. We have literally hundreds that have to be cleared out of our warehouses today. That's right, this item will be available until we sell the very last one. Sally, it's really offers just like this one that shows exactly where home shopping is heading.
What happens when you mix the fantastic whitening and brightening power of new bleach with the grease cutting and cleaning power of ammonia? Oh, wait. Wait, dear God! No.
What was it really like? It was like shining someone's shoes with a gun to my head, and I liked it. It was just, you have to do this.
Man, come on, you can't argue that. Here's Martha Washington, man. What the hell about? Sir, you can just piss off, man. Poser? You're a piss off, you poser. You're a poser. Hey, guys, what's up? Oh, great, more people. Just what I need.
What? What's wrong with you?
Nothing's wrong with me. Well, actually, see? Look at that.
What?
Camera, and like, there's a little red light. I think like they're shooting a movie, and they all went on coke break or something, and just kind of left the camera. So we thought we'd just, be obnoxious and.
Oh yeah, great. Act obnoxious on camera, man. Like misrepresent us to the world, man. Misrepresent our views, man. But we're here to represent the moderate traditionalist Vanguard.
Moderate traditionalists. Those guys are so full of it, man. Don't give me any of this moderate traditionalist stuff.
Jeez.
These guys are so full. I don't need any of that. Get out of my face. Get moderate.
Hey. Oh, man.
Jeez.
Oh, now
that.
you've done it. You've really done it now. You broke the home viewing audience. You busted the home viewing audience.
Camera.
We never have to smash it! We're really sorry.
Can you fix it?
Don't know. Fortunately, I brought my tools. Hold this.
Hello, I'm Sally Sinatra with the Save the Whole World Foundation. You've seen images like these of starving people in faraway countries countless hundreds of times, and you know these people need your help. And now you know that we know that you know these people need your help. We know when we understand, but maybe you've had your doubts. Maybe you wonder if your cash donations are really helping these people in the long term or just creating symptoms of a far greater problem. Maybe you feel that the real problem isn't supply but unfair distribution of material goods. Maybe you think that the problem isn't a lack of food and materials, but rather fascist totalitarian governments starving their own people to death in the name of personal profit and power. And you're right. But with the Save the Whole World Foundation, you can make a difference. For example, a $30 donation, that's just $1 a day, the price of a coffee refill and 2 packs of spearmint gum. You can supply a small revolutionary army with enough ammunition to disrupt supply lines to their capital and force the government to deal with them on their terms. Or for a family donation of $100 a month, you can purchase enough rocket launchers and artillery for a well-organized people's militia to overthrow the blood-sucking dictatorship and install a new regime dedicated to the prosperity of the nation and not the enrichment of a select few at the cost of many. So won't you help? It's only a few dollars to you and me. But to these people, it's a hope for the future. Long live the struggle!
like to get a new apartment, and so that's how I wound up here. But what have you been doing lately?
I don't know, the usual. I try new things once in a while, but you know, it gets to the point where there's not. It gets to the point where there's not a whole lot that's, you know, that's interesting. Like, I don't know, I think shining shoes would have done here had I been.
Really? Now, what's that like?
Well, hard to describe, that's for sure. Like, it's like shining shoes with a gun to your head. It's interesting, it's dangerous, it's...
Do you like it?
Yeah, I think I do. I think I could possibly do it again, I don't know.
Oh, that's
A little bit too, yeah.
I know what I'm doing. Oh, God.
That's obvious.
Forget this, man. Let's go get wasted.
It's got a tip.
I've never fixed a home viewing audience before. That's a gold dirt.
Just doesn't get any better than this.
Everybody wants a Cindy.
Be the first on your block. She's just like a girl
who doesn't eat and doesn't talk.
She'll stand in the corner all day long
till you come home and then she'll go strong.
Cindy is the girl that you want.
Show her off to your friends, flaunt what you got.
She's a girl that you buy and she has no intellect.
We have a web page, check her out on the internet. Put your finger to the telephone for a Cindy now.
Dial a smile. Buy yourself a Cindy.
Put your finger to the telephone for a Cindy now.
Yeah, because he's got...
Yeah, and then, you know, you see him, he's got a brother, and you're like, whoa, damn. You know, I just thought that was great. Where's the ashtray at? It was just here.
Yeah, it's...
Oh, man.
I don't know. It's not here.
But I mean, it was just here is the thing. Man, that is so weird.
Yeah.
Hello, you're watching Ice Cream, a product of Vanguard Media Manipulation Laboratories, a subsidiary of the modern traditionalist Vanguard. By now, if you've been watching our show, you're probably asking yourself, who are these people? What do they want? What is my television trying to tell me? Well, the answer is very simple. The modern traditionalist Vanguard is a political organization devoted to subverting.
Good evening, and welcome to the Poetry Corner. Tonight we'll be exploring the works of Robert James Frederick. Son of Ron and Geraldine Fredericks, Robert grew up in a suburb outside of Newark, New Jersey in the 1950s. Robert became disenchanted with the American culture at a very early age, and at the age of 20, he left home and moved to Bonn in the nation of West Germany. Although Robert spoke very little German, he chose to write all of his works in the language of his adopted country. He felt that by doing this, he was coming closer to the basics of language, the very roots and underpinning of language itself. I would like to read for you now one of his earliest works, one which shows his sparse, unadorned poetry in its most dramatic. The title of this piece is called Guten Tag, or Good Day, translated by E.S. Neiman. Hello, how are you? Fine, thanks, and you? I'm fine, thanks. What time is it? I would like a cup of coffee. Please speak slowly. I don't understand you. I don't speak German very well. Do you accept traveler's checks? How do I get to the airport? Where is the hotel? Do you speak English? I'm an American citizen, and I would like to see my ambassador. Thank you.
But you ever think about how cool it would be though to like be on TV? I mean, man.
No way, man. They'd never let you on TV.
Right on. But no, if you think about like how cool that would be, right? To like just be like, I don't know, I don't even know what we do on TV, but
man,
like just like
get
be
a lot of
on
money,
there, you know? I mean, can you see me right there just like getting paid to like walk around and like come onto some chicks or something and like some like red convertible, be like,
wow, that'd be pretty cool.
Be like some sort of cop or something.
Wow.
You know, like Miami Vice sort of thing, right? Me just like cruising in a red.
That's so 80s.
Well, yeah, but you know, you still.
Come on, man, this is the 90s.
Oh yeah, you're right. And I don't know. I realize cop shows are.
Hey, what time is it? Yeah. Hey, man.
Oh man, it's 8 o'clock.
Seinfeld's on.
Is Seinfeld on at 8? Damn.
Yeah.
Where's the? You got the remote, man?
No.
Sure, it's not like. Are you sitting on it?
I don't know. No, I'm not sitting on it. Are you sitting on it?
No, man. I'd know if I was sitting on a remote control.
Yeah, you didn't know last time.
Yeah, I was really messed up last time.
Where could it be?
Yeah, man. I don't know. But man, that is so weird.
Yeah.
Over the years, there's been a lot of controversy over which battery lasts the longest. At Enercell, we've decided to prove once and for all that our battery really does last longer with this simple life or death demonstration. That's right, no cute bunnies, no cute jingles, just a simple test. Each of these elderly citizens is dependent on a pacemaker. All have agreed to use their favorite battery while one has chosen Enercell. Let's watch and see whose battery lasts the longest. Looks like Enercell's a winner. So there you have it. Enercell is the only brand that will keep on ticking. I think by now that you're probably very clear on what exactly the moderate traditionalist Vanguard is and what it does. So I'd like to move on to this specific project, media manipulation. Now, by now, I'm sure you've noticed.
All right then. Now that we have one in the oven and our buns are buttered, we're ready to go ahead and start on our wonderful dinner salad. Now we're going to need a large bowl, our fresh produce, and, you know, because we can help it, we're going to avoid using iceberg lettuce. See, when you use iceberg, well, actually, Susan, I'm sorry, what are you mixing for us there?
Gerbils.
Yes, I see. Very interesting. Since I've joined Amish Online, my life has been a great deal easier. Hot tips on crop planting, livestock care, and Bible study directly at my fingertips. And their 30-day free trial offer is a great way to get started. Yes, Amish Online has helped me to live a life of rigorous asceticism and alienation from society to its fullest.
That's right. Join Amish Online today and we'll give you a 30-day, no-obligation free trial. And the first 100 new subscribers will also get a free gift, this genuine leather can pad. So sign up today.
It's worked for me.
have the paint mixed for the tummy area. Now what we want to do here, as you can see from our models, there's a little bit of tone difference there. We just want to move from the navel of the first model, which is one closest to me, down towards the pelvic area. Down towards the pelvic area. Down towards the pelvic area. And you just continue that until you have a nice area in the middle. We don't have a definition here yet. And then you want to take a slightly darker tan and go out past where you just painted, down towards the pelvic area to create some shadows. Again, we've got kind of a bony structure here. Want to make sure that the pelvic bone is really pronounced. We just go like that, and we're done.
I'm here with, yeah.
Yeah, who are you here with?
You like
Just
come
wandered
come
in.
here with a guy? Like
Just wandered in.
ah.
The door was open. I figured leaving the door open.
Well,
Wow.
yeah, but that's like
That's pretty cool.
gutsy, you know, like just wandering in someone's house. They might be like some.
Hey man, it's
like,
our house too.
Sick, undersexed
That's pretty cool.
people or something, you know.
Yeah. We're not like that though, so don't worry.
No, we're chill. In
We're
fact,
pretty
if you
chill.
want to
That's
smoke
cool.
up later,
Yeah.
That's
you know.
cool.
We got.
Yeah, I mean,
I
totally.
can share.
We can't dare that.
Nah, man, it'd be
like,
really
oh.
hell. We'll sit back, we'll listen to like some, you know, like some Prozam or something like that, and just like
I got
really
some
get in.
REM somewhere around here.
Oh man, REM's not that good stone though.
No.
You know, REM's more like happy get up in the morning kind of music, you know.
No, they didn't
You
used
get
to
up in
be.
the morning?
They used to
Well,
be
you
real
know, morning
cool.
to me.
Then they sold out.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, just
Don't
come
even know
back in
what
a
to do about
bit
that.
and we'll smoke up.
Yeah.
Man, we had a girl in here.
Wow.
That's so weird.
We now return to Fishing for God with your host, Reverend Thomas McGray.
Thank you, and welcome back to the show. Ladies and gentlemen, before we continue, I would like to take a moment to address that last caller's question. Now, Sally, we continue with our theme because America is filled with spiritual uncertainty, and we want to talk about this as much as we can, hoping that the good people out there will realize that the big catch, our Lord, is not that hard to find when you consider that all those other fishes in that mysterious lake out there are really just slimy bottom dwellers trying to take your money away from you. Now, Sally, we want to help you know which gods just to throw back up there on the bank to asphyxiate and which one to keep for yourself. You do like fishing, don't you, Sally? Good. Then hopefully our discussion today will help you. Now, to refresh your memory as to who our panel is, here we have Professor Jacob Stahl. Hello. And next to him, the lovely Professor Jennifer Skinner.
Hi.
We have the young Reverend Philip Sturgett Costin from the State, and the valedictorian from the State University, James Bleckman.
Bless you, Tom. It's good to be back again.
Now, before the break, everyone had a lot of very interesting things to say about our spiritual fishing expedition, but I believe it was Jacob who was interrupted. So, Jacob, you were talking about how shaky these waters really are.
Yes, Tom. I was saying that there seems to be an existentialist trend in our society which says that alienation is hip and that it's cool to embrace alternative lifestyles. And so people break away from society's values, leaving them without the protective shroud that they're used to.
What shroud is that, Professor?
That'd be the shroud of ignorance.
No, the shroud of tradition.
Yes, and we all know that Christianity has had traditions going back as far as Adam and Eve, right? Don't eat that apple, kid.
Indeed, and you know, Tom, when I think about this show and what its focus is, I can't help thinking about that glorious fishing vessel, the Ark. That boat which saved the obedient while the reckless were devoured by the shark gods of the deep. Now, you ask yourself, what happened to the obedient ones that stayed on that boat? Well, I'll tell you, Tom. They cast their nets out, and they fed off those sinners that grew fins and gills and joined the army of the murky deep. Now, only righteous men would survive.
Women were on that vessel as well, Reverend.
Now, that's true, Jenny. But as the Bible teaches us, women are around only because it's a sin to lay down with another man, and because we need the woman's fertile womb in order to make babies.
All right, you are, Tom.
I can't
Now, before we end up explaining why feminism is a godless tool of the seductive jellyfish, I think James has something to say.
I think that feminism is a truly beautiful movement. And
You college kids are always saying what you need to reel in that beautiful woman. That girl who raised your kids the way God's intended. Now I understand.
No, I mean, see, I really think that.
Well, remember what it was like to be your age. Now, you like fishing, don't you?
Well, I suppose. I mean, I've never really
What
tried
have
to-
you caught when you've gone fishing for God?
Death, millions of people dying.
Terrorist
and-
threats, defending us from horrors like godless communism. You do know that capitalism is the system of God Almighty, right?
What? No.
What do you think we should do as we drift across this vast lake?
Well, seeing as we're living through this metaphor of all being on a boat, drifting on the sea of spirituality, I think it'd be totally appropriate if the boat sank and then we all drowned.
I think I understand what Mr. Bleckman is saying. It's actually quite profound. He's saying that instead of simply skimming the surface and staying in the boat, that we should actually immerse ourselves in the sea of spirituality, embracing an entire new level. We should submerge ourselves in spirituality.
No, I think we should choke on it.
Well, we all know that won't happen, James. You see, that's why we good Christians have our boats to drift in. Only Satanists sleep with the fishes.
By now I'm sure you've noticed. By now I'm sure you've noticed. By now I'm sure you've noticed. You can't change the channel. You have to turn it off.
Smells better than ancient breath. Sick time at the end of death. It's an all my graveyard dirt. I get off getting understood. Don't know if you're the Lord above. Don't matter 'cause your body I love. She's dead! Picking it up and I'm ready to go. I like her cold cause covers kids they know. All my friends say it's kinda sleazy, but everybody knows the girls are easy. All my friends say it's kinda sleazy, but everybody knows the girls are easy. Oh baby! I brought you some flowers! Was it good for you? I can't tell you're so quiet. See you next Sunday.